Hello, hello. Hopefully people can hear me now. Maybe, hopefully. Um, oh, wrong thing. Let's see. Okay, there. I think I'm back. Can anyone hear me at all? I think it might have been just my mic was quiet. Anyone at all? So, you guys can let me know if you hear me. But I think it was just I had my mic too quiet, so you literally couldn't hear me. Which is really embarrassing. But again, haven't done this in a while, so it's okay. So, let's try this again. You guys can tell me. Okay, so, tree. I think I got the tree that I wanted, which is good. I need to change this, I just realized. Because we got the roads in, but I didn't change the gold blocks here. I like the shape of the road. It's exactly what I laid it out for, so that's good. Down. Yeah, I could probably go for that too. That's fine. In terms of the height difference or whatever, that's absolutely fine. So let's change this. I'm going to leave these ones here because that still indicates the bridge that needs to be built. Yep, and then bloop. Like that. Okay. Kind of. Actually, you know what? Like, I kind of feel like the road should be over just a little bit more. Just like a little bit more. Yeah. So the overall shape of it I do like, but just want it over just a little bit. So let's, I mean, maybe not even over, just like, I don't know, maybe to, no, it can be over one more, so maybe to like here, something like that. It feels like it wraps around a little bit better, so I'm gonna try that. And my building team can override me. I think they know a little bit more than I do. And also I've now ruined the road, so that's great. Let's do 5 and one like this, I guess. Yeah, I guess something like that. It was just too like much of the corner, so now I feel like you could go around and up. So I don't know. It's a very small change. It may not even do what I'm saying, but it was worth a shot. So, and that, and I think mostly because I can, I'm going to edge off these roads here because, well, and then this will change for the bridge. This will be because, oh yeah, actually started doing that anyways. Yeah, I was going to say because then it feels like you're stepping up and down onto a road that's slightly elevated, so. So we'll just do that. Let's see. Bam, 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 just like this. Okay. That's great. Thank you for that. But if I was to do, if I was to do any artwork overlays, all that stuff, I would do it myself. So, thank you, but no, you've been banned. Anyways. This. I didn't even look at how long this road goes. It goes just all the way to there. Yeah, I can wrap it. Why not? I'll just wrap it around. And then if it needs to change some more, then I will change it some more. Oops. See, I would work on some. Actually, let's stick this out a little bit more. There we go. I would work on some coding stuff, but that is surprisingly less interesting than what I'm doing now. Because you can't see the code unless I like share it, but I'm not gonna share my coding. That doesn't make too much sense. I suppose I could, but like I wouldn't do that. So one thing I don't like sharing is my coding and all that stuff. Plus, like I just said, it's not very interesting to watch. So, except for the very few people that would be into that kind of thing, then I get it, but I do need to put another update on my Discord server because there are a few things that I fixed. There are a few things that I not really fixed, but like I got working though, which is some questing stuff and all that. I guess there's like a couple things I guess I could show, but let's. How do I want to do that? I guess like that. That doesn't look good. Let's go with that, and then a stone brick. Something like that. I mean, I can fix it later. Yeah. What was I going to show? Oh, I was going to show off the thing here. So the guardian angel thing here. So the questing part. Those of you who have been in the Discord, I don't know if I've shown this off at all, but some of you maybe have seen this, or maybe you haven't. I really don't remember. But I got some of the questing stuff done. I got the easy quest here completed, and I problem solved and actually tried it, and it actually worked. And then the other one here, I got that one working too. The beginner tutorial ones are all working, and that works just fine. So and I've redone the formatting to the quests, so then that way I should be able to kind of get them out quicker. I just have to create them, I guess. I have to figure out, the quest itself, and then actually creating it should hopefully not take too long, but I just have to think on what I want the quest to contain. So, and the rewards and stuff for doing so. So there's that. The stats and the skills, that's been working, so that's fine. How to play, I think I need to change some of this because the text, I thought there was, no? Maybe I fixed the text, but the text used to be that some of it was small like this, because it changes the font style if I use symbols, but then it's normal, like kind of like how this looks if there's no symbols used. So and in fact, if I go to quests and I go to secret, I don't actually have either of those right now. So here's a secret for anyone watching. Sneak preview. So when you go through the how to play, there's how you learn all the basics you need to get started, right? And you go through this and you can scroll up and down. I'm on PC, but you use your the joystick or whatever. Joystick. Well, yeah, the joystick, I guess, to scroll up and down. So you go through all this and you kind of learn some of the things about leveling up skills and gaining access to things, adventure rank. If there's any sort of errors or anything in the world, then you can contact me, all that. Hello, hello. I'm really hoping you can hear me. And if not, then I'll crank up the thing some more. So, can you hear me at all? Okay, good. Good. So, yeah, I guess my issue before was just I had my mic so low that it wouldn't pick me up. And you, out of all people, know that I'm very soft-spoken. So, yeah, it just didn't pick me up. If it needs to go up more, just let me know. I can always turn it up more. So, yeah. Then at the end here, if you click this one in particular, I believe it was this one, with audio streaming, yeah. Well, see, if he is streaming directly from the console, then I mean the headset usually works pretty good, but for the PC, I have a mic set up and all that, so I have to make sure the mic's working. And I guess it was working, but yeah, trial and error. It's all good. It's kind of like a Zoom meeting, right? Got to make sure that your audios and stuff's working. Um, so I think it's this button here if I click it, but it could be one of these other ones. I don't honestly remember, but you click on one of. Oh no no, I remember. It's not one of these buttons because it's a secret. If you click main menu to go back, I'll try not to say um, online video conferencing again. Oh, okay. Anyways, main menu, and then if I do that, it's a secret quest, and it gets completed, and yay! So, and I got 10 coins, which are here. Cool. So, um, Kimberly, I know that you're not going to be too interested in this game. You've told me this before. I totally understand, so you can just zone out if you need to. That's fine. But um, it's just a fun. You've seen me play this before, I think. Just a fun game, kind of creating stuff. Um, and I guess since you are here, I will show it off some more since you're here. Because other people who are actually going to play the game and stuff, um, I don't really want to spoil things for them, but for someone who 99% is not going to play this game, um, I'm just going to show it off so you can kind of see what I've been doing. So this here, actually, let me back out, is this little guy up here. He's a guardian angel. And if I go away from him a little bit more, then poof, he goes away. It's the little things, really, that make me laugh. So I click, I use this item that's in my hotbar, and I'm holding it, and then I click, and he appears above me. And I'm in creative mode. If I was in, I'll show you. If I was in, I guess, player mode for the best term there. It's called game mode A for adventure. Adventure, creative, and survival. I use adventure. So you can see at the bottom I got my little hearts and little, it's supposed to be food there. So I'm a normal player now. I'm not building. If I click it, then this little thing will pop up. There's questing that I've been making, like I said earlier, how to play the game if you're new or to the world or anything like that. The teleports and the other is for creative people only, so this only shows up for me. So I can teleport around the world and stuff. Yes, I called it big brain, I know. And so I can teleport around the world for creative and building purposes, but it's only for me. We'll do skills first. Skills, it pops up a little thing on the side. It tells you all the different skills in the game that I've put in, and as you do things, you get experience for them, and so you level up and all that. And this right here is just a little fun numbers thing, because usually you kind of sell items towards the experience. So it just kind of tells you where you've been putting your items. Um, the stats, however, there's quite a bit to the stats. How many quests you've completed, what your adventure rank is based off of how many quests you've completed, how much money you have. Also tells you how you've been earning your money. As you can tell, my stocks are absolute garbage. Um, but hey, that's fine. That was testing only. Chips and how many chips I've earned from gambling games. Yeah, no, I'm not good at that either. Um, as you can see, I'm at a complete loss. Um, Jewel shards are a special currency. Secrets found, it tells you how many you've found so far. If you were to own a plot of land or a shop, it tells you that stuff there. If you own stocks, which, yes, I've put stocks into the game, because numbers and stuff. If you owned any, it would show up here. And if I had world bosses, that stuff would show up here. So it's just information for people. Um, I'm actually willing to show you like some of the games and stuff. Be kind of cool. I might do that. But this is kind of what that's about. And it goes off the screen after that. So, I'll show you the stocks real quick, just because that's out of the two, that's the least impressive. But oh shoot, I'm in, I'm in adventure mode. In creative mode, I can fly. In adventure mode, not really. So I'm going to fly over here, and this area here is where there will be people, and these are stockbrokers, and I can change what they look like and all that stuff. I can change things. I'm in creative, right? But let's go into adventure again, and I can talk to, I think this guy has the cheapest. I hope I have enough for that. Welcome to the stock market. You can buy and sell stocks on me, and then the current stock that he sells is called Bear. The theme, I know Bear isn't really part of the theme, but the theme is Japan, and as you can see by the cherry blossom trees and the castles and the dragon and all this other stuff, it's got a theme going on. And there's a bunch of different types of stocks. Maybe I can actually put some info somewhere, but you can check the price of the stock and how many you have, which 372. Oh God, I don't even have enough for that. That's embarrassing. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and cheat now. I'm going to give myself some money here. So I'm going to set my money actually. So I'm cheating, but don't mind me here. I'm going to give myself $1 million. So now if I was to go use this little guy here, and I go to stats, you can see now that the number has changed. I have $1 million in the bank. Don't we all wish we had that? So, but now that I can do that, I can, let's see, if I say sell, you don't have any of the stock to sell. If I buy, hey, I have one. I bought it for $378, yeah. So I'll just buy a couple here. Boar is another one for 6,000 something, so it's worth more. It's crane. There's a few more guys over here. I'm just gonna buy like at least one of each here. Dragon. I like dragon. I'm going to buy 3 of those. Frog. I like frogs, so I'll buy 2 of those. Koi, like a koi fish. I'll buy 2 of those, sure, why not? And there are 10 different stocks that I made, and just like a stock market, the numbers fluctuate and all that stuff. So Phoenix, I'll buy 1 of Phoenix. Now it's getting expensive. I may have to give myself some more money. Salamander, okay. Yeah, these are pretty expensive. Okay, so now what if I try to buy it and I don't have money? Well, it'll tell me you do not have enough coins for this stock. So, go figure. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. Okay, so I'll buy 1 more of that. And so now this one is very expensive. It's 1.25. So I'm gonna actually have to give myself 2 million for this. I know, big spender for tortoise. So why did I do that? Well, because if I go back to my stats here, it will tell me all the different numbers of stock that I have. And, you know, there you go. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different ones, which is what I did. I may change how that looks, actually. Like, I like it. And then if I was to sell them, then the numbers would go down and all that stuff. It kind of lacks color, I feel like. Maybe the numbers could be green. I might do that. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's something to change. So I'll change the numbers to green so it looks positive, I guess, because you have stocks. That's a good thing. I wonder if I should have something that... Nah, just the number of stocks. That's fine. Okay. But yeah, so when I do things in the world, sometimes the stats and skills and things like that will change. So you could be anywhere in the world and check your stats. And again, based off of what you do, it'll update and then tell you what you have. So coins earned from stocks. Look at that. That's impressive. And so the reason for this, that's pretty ridiculous, actually. The reason for this is because when you buy a stock, it subtracts from this number because you've now spent coins towards stocks, right? So when I sell it for hopefully a profit, it will then add it to that number and it'll tell me, hey, overall, you've earned this much from stocks or whatever. That's the idea behind it. But that's stocks. That's kind of a slow pace, hopefully a slow paced like money earning thing. So what about something that's quicker, like blackjack, for example? Well, I have made blackjack. We'll go to Big Brain. This is kind of what I call my command center, where I test, as you can see, I test things. So for example, since I know that, oops, let me go into creative here. I know that you're not in my Discord, and that's absolutely fine. Because again, my Discord is about this game, and if you're not interested, don't do it. It's fine. But this is an example of something that I did in the past. This was like version 1 or 2 or something like that. This was version 1. And all of these different blocks have a command or a piece of code that goes into it. And you can see some are more like arrows, others are kind of like fatter arrows. I mean, these are all like green and this is purple. Yes, but these all used to have code, and then they have to line up. You see how it goes down, then it goes up, then it goes down and up, and you can see how it turns the corner. This was version 1. This took a long time to do. And there used to be 3 different ones. Then it turned into something like this, where some of them I was able to shorten the distance a little bit, but it was still the same kind of concept. Then we went over here, and I was able to turn them into a single block that had some commands, different commands and stuff in it. So this was like a chain of commands. This is what it's called, actually. And you'd press a little button, or you'd step on a little pressure plate, which I don't have an example here, but you'd step on a pressure plate and it'd activate and all this stuff. Then I made what I thought was going to be like a final version here, and it was about 12 of them. And I had little green blocks to indicate like, yep, good to go, all done. And I was going to structure it, and this thing is kind of used for like copy pasting and a whole bunch of other things, but I was using it for copy paste. But then after all that, I was like, oh, well, I'm just going to put it in one block instead. And then now I'm here with one block. So I took all of those blocks, which is like over 100, and the code got better, and then I managed to make it into just one. It's a lot easier that way. And if I look into it, this is how I do it. This is the code. This is the one code that's in it. I'm not going to explain what the code means because it's a bunch of gibberish to you, but basically what this code means is it looks at a different file that has all those other thingies in it, all these other codes, or commands I should say. So if I was to say golden carrot, here's a golden carrot one. This is kind of what it would look like, and it'd look for stuff and do its thing, and then it would run a command. Well, I just made it one, so all my shops are one. But anyways, there's that. These are the original like plots and stuff. As you can see something similar where I'd have a lot of different command blocks that were chained together, the green ones and the arrows and all this stuff. And how tall were they and how low did they go? And then over here, lot of testing, lots of chickens. I simplified it greatly, so it's a lot easier to maintain, thankfully. And let's see, if I was to, let's see, can I select chicken? Chicken spawning. Well, okay, yeah, I guess chicken spawning. So if I go here, I have 50 chickens. I know that there are 50 chickens. Unfortunately, if there's a lot more chickens than should be on here, then some chickens don't get to survive the purge. And so now, if I go back on it, oh, I'm still have too many. Okay, still too many. And now I'm back to 50. Poor little chickens, but hey, sometimes sacrifices must be done. So, so there's that. But I have other things like this is for player shops, and this is for player shops, and all of this, those are stocks and all that. But this right here, these two guys are my blackjack. And so we're going to play some blackjack, which I call Yosh Jack. Play on words. So what I need to do though is I need to figure out how many. Oh, I could just look at it. How many coins did I have? Or how many chips? Okay, I have a bunch of chips. So we're just gonna play some blackjack. So let me go into adventure mode because it's a lot easier. Here we go. What do you say? Care to play a friendly game of Yosh Jack? You know what? How do I play? Is to have a better hand than the dealer without going over 21 because it's like blackjack. It's played exactly like the in real life game of blackjack. Hey, go figure. Place a bet, 2 cards, try not to go over 21, hit stay or leave. I mean, if you know blackjack, then this is exactly like blackjack. But for those who have not played blackjack, then that gives you an explanation of kind of what it is. So, did I put an exclamation mark? I guess I did, but I didn't mean to. I may change that. But anyways, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and play. And I'm pretty sure I only have one chip working. But in blackjack, you know, you bet however much you want. So in this case, I will allow players to place 1, 5, 10, 25, or 100 chips at a time. But I have not made that. I've only made the one chip. So we'll play one chip. And then we'll get teleported over to the other guy for now. And we start with 2 cards, and we have 19. So I actually want to stay, because that seems pretty good. And then it'll kind of go through its thing. 19. Stay. Okay, so that might have been a lot going across the screen there. But what just happened was I got 2 cards. Here, I'm gonna play again. So why not? I got 2 cards. I got 19 again. Okay, so I get 2 cards and then I hit or stay. Let's say I hit. I was dealt a 3 and I lost because I went over 21. I may need to problem solve this a little bit, but it was working the last time I did this. So, and of course he won. So I want to try again. Yeah, I do. I want to try to get my money back. Okay, this time I have 8. So I'm going to hit. I was dealt a Yosh, which that is basically an ace, which, let's see, an ace in this is a 1, but a Yosh is considered a hard ace, which is 11. There's really no way to go around it, so just kind of made it up as it went. And now I'm at 19 again, so I'm going to stay. So I stay. Dealer reveals a 10. Delta 9 and got 19 again. What the heck? And they stay. Because normal blackjack is anything above what was it? Anything above 17 or above, they stay. 16 or lower, they hit. If I remember correctly, because that's how I made this. And so it was a draw, so he says beginner's luck. Let's try again. 18, I'll stay on 18. 7, dealt an 8. He's got a 15. Dealt a 9, he busted, and so I won. Let's do one more. 16. Now I'm going to stay on 16. Okay, he's got an 8. A jack, which is an 18, so I lost that one. So, and I'm out. If you're not here to gamble and get out of my sight, loser. I forgot I did that. So it tells you, like, hey, you won, or hey, you lost. And there's things with teleporting, but that won't show up once I turn some stuff off. You'll just see the things. But so yeah, dealer goes over and busts. You have the same hand as the dealer. You draw. You go over and you lose. So it's just like blackjack. It's pretty cool. I like making games, little mini games like that. So there's that. So yeah, so that is in the works, and I guess when I get to actually making the mini games and making them an actual thing, then they'll be in the world. So now if I look at my stats, I can see, hang on, 153, 152. Overall I only lost once. Because when you draw, you get your money back. When you win, you double it. If you get a natural 21, then you triple it automatically. And then if you lose, you obviously lose your thing. So, yeah. So, and I only had one chip available. If I bet more, I'd obviously win or lose a lot more. So yeah, I lost 153 times. And without cheating, I probably will never get that back to a positive number. So there's that. And anyways, so there's a couple things that I want to work on, which I will show off in just a second here. Let's go ahead and teleport out of here. Go to the gateway. So this is where people start the game. It's this little thing in the sky, and a couple people on the side, but I haven't done anything with them yet. And then this is, or I should say was, my team of people that would help me out. And I like to give credit where credit's due. Whether or not something is still in the game, I still wanted to give credit to people who, supported me with building and creating this in the first place. So, so right now I have my two builders here, Raven and Lucky. They're my builders, helpers. They know what they're doing, and I do not. So that's why I was well, you probably didn't hear me earlier, um, but I was saying that I will try to do some terraforming and building and things like that, but I'm really not the greatest, or at least I don't feel like I'm the greatest. Um, so they have a knack for seeing the details and just kind of coming up with things on the spot and just things flow naturally, and that doesn't happen for me. So these two have helped me build pretty much the entire world, pretty much. Um, or we've worked together and done some tutorials or something together. But for the most part, these two are the ones that have helped me the most. This guy, I don't know who this guy is, but apparently he owns the place. So, and these two guys have helped with some builds and things like that in the past. Um, Not so much now, but they did help me get started. Um, Helped with some ideas, things like that. So I would still consider them part of the original team of builders. But like I said, I like to give credit where credit's due, but they are not a part of the team at the moment. So right now it is just a team of three, and I'm totally fine with that. So I like reliable people who I trust, and um, definitely trust these guys. So very helpful. But this is the beginning. You start here. You talk to people. Um, you learn about your guardian angel. You learn about the story. You do a little tutorial, and then finally you get your piece of land. Um, there's that. I flew into Osaka, but I haven't shown it, which I guess I can show it. Sure, why not? So sometimes it takes a little moment to load up stuff, but and being in creative might help with flying around. So I won't go into all the different buildings or anything like that, but I will just give a kind of an overview of what we're looking at here. So if I spin around, um, this is kind of where you spawn, right there, in the middle. There's a big castle up front, some towers, temple, things like that, some houses and stuff down below. There's the shrine. Over here, and there's a giant windmill. Got a gate. We have a bunch of gates actually. Over here is the stock market area, which is what we saw earlier. Over here is some tutorial stuff, some shops, things with skills. Um, there'll probably be something where you can buy certain things too. It's another big gate. This is a very big a pagoda tower. Pagoda. It's just pagoda. Um, or a Japanese style tower kind of thing, which is really awesome. This is like the biggest one. It came out really good. Got some more things here. We got little mini dragons, which are really cool. I like those, and they're different designs too. We got the tree, the giant peach tree. It's really nice. I left this in and good. Got the farming section here. Go a little faster here. Some trees, some a few water features, and there's another cherry tree. Gate. There's a second smaller castle there. This is kind of some more of the farming, or just like land, people living in houses, things like that. There's going to be some bosses and slaying area somewhere around here. tutorial, and then over here in this corner is going to be like a little bit of the shopping area. So we got people, fly down, some people here that will sell you the different types of things that are in the world. Some are working and others are not. So the ones that are all the same have not done yet, but that's okay. Still working on it. We got some more shops and like restaurants and food and stuff like that in here. Got the bank over here. Little thing over there. There was the shrine. That was the whole bottom part. So, and then again, just like the castle and additional buildings and other things like that. The one thing I just recently finished is these guys here are part of a quest that I made. So, and tested it. It's all working, and it is the easy one, the feeding fishies quest. That's what I decided to call it. So, the objective, as you can see, is you feed all the hungry axolotls in Osaka, which is where we are, and then you complete the quest and you end up gaining access to the fishing shop. So you can sell some of your fishing things, which at the moment are just fish, but yeah. What else am I going to show off here? I don't even know if you're still here, but I'm just going to keep going. Because why not? Mining cave, story time, marketplace. There's a couple things that are in the works that are not completed, that have a lot of work to do, but so I won't go to those. Go to the dig site, I guess. And I'll fly up and get an aerial view of this. And as soon as it loads in, so I got a couple, at the moment, this moment in time, we got a couple houses or buildings here, but this is for people who want to go digging and get digging resources, which would be dirt and sand and other items. There's also secrets and stuff in there. So encourage people to continue looking for these these items. So it's not the most exciting place, but this is what it is for people who want to get those resources and try to find things. And that would be the same with the mining cave here. So, the mining cave, which, what happened there? Oh, the ice melted. Okay. Gotcha. Well, we may change this one at some point, but this one is Frosty's still alive. Frosty the Snowman. So he's still alive. But anyways, so this is the mining cave, and you can go around and dig for your resources and try to find cool things and secrets and all that stuff. It will be getting an upgrade at some point, but that might take a little bit of time too, because I need to update some of the rooms and stuff like that. But this is the mining cave, and I want to say that's about it, honestly. Like I could go I could go into more detail, I could show more things, but it's not really too much of a point. And a lot of it is just kind of get to see things and you get to um, like just visually observe how the progress is. But again, a lot of the stuff happens behind the scenes with coding and making sure things run smoothly and lots of troubleshooting. So, um, and that I'm not able to, well, I can, but again, I'm not willing to show that on stream. So, but for now, yeah, that's kind of where we're at. That's what I've done. And I'm very happy with how things are turning out. There, there was a period of time where I stopped working on this world for quite a while. Needed to take a break. Played lots of other games in between. Um, and there's still games and stuff that you know uh, I play on the side with my friends. But um, recently, like the last month, maybe month or so, I've gotten back into it and you know started work again on the world, and I've got a lot of things working, and again, just trying to get to a point where I can open it up for other people to come in and play. I've had a couple testers come in and play and try it out, but um, my name Cooper. Well, Cooper, good job. Nice little house. So you got your trees, your house. You can just kind of build whatever you want. So, um, but yeah, just this is my world so far. It's coming along nicely. I'm very happy with the progress. I will continue to make progress. I don't plan on stopping. Um, yeah, it's doing good. So I think every now and then I might do a stream like this to show progress or to do some building and stuff on stream like I was doing earlier. Um, but for now, this is it. This is the progress. So very happy with it. And I like the detail. Gosh, like I wish I could do stuff like that. And I could do stuff like that, make it look good, but gosh, it would take me so much time that at this moment in time, I'm not really willing to spend on it. I'll spend it if I'm working with other people, but by myself, like, man, there's a lot of work. That's why I'm, again, appreciative of all the work that my builders have done. They've helped me out, and they make the game fun. And I try to make the game functional. So, and we've made this, and it's been just over uh, 3 years in the making. Again, with breaks, like extended breaks in between and stuff like that. But technically, I started this world almost 3 years to the date, and good progress, good work. I'm happy with it. So um, I will leave it at that. I think I will actually take a break from doing some building and stuff today. I didn't do too much, but I added some water. I literally added some water and some trees. That's all I did. So, but hey, that's something. Um, so I will go ahead and stop here, and I will either do some more building off stream or more than likely just some more coding and get some more ideas and get them down and test test those out. So um, hopefully uh, anyone who's watching, hopefully you enjoyed. Uh, I'll try to maybe have a little bit more planned the next time I do a stream, but that's okay. I had some audio issues, so I'm glad that we got that fixed. But yeah, until next time, you guys have a good one.